Hello and welcome to another Clash Royale video. I'm sorry the uploads have been a bit erratic recently. I work full time alongside doing this for a bit of fun, and that's just got in the way recently. I've only just had a chance to have a go at the draft challenge. It's 20 past 6 on the Sunday now. As you can see, I managed to get 9 wins, get 3 giant chests. So what I thought I'd do is run through the last 3 battles, probably at double speed, so it'll be a quick video. Talk about why I made the decisions I made with the cards that I chose, and then we'll pop open that chest. And I've got an offer in the shop at the moment for flying machines, so as I've got a few gems floating around, I'll pop open a couple of those as well just to see what we get. So we've got the first, we'll go against these 3 battles, and you can see they're all wins. So we'll go through the cards at single speed and then the battles at double speed. So here I chose the Golem because you always want a tank card. I chose the Princess because she's better than the Spear Goblins. She can take them out, she's splash damage, and the Spear Goblins are just a bit nothing, to be honest. They're a bit of a pointless card. I then chose the bomb tower because with a Golem I didn't want to go against it because it would be difficult to get past, and I figured that the tombstone would be easier for me to manage. And in this case I took the e-wiz because it's a really good utility card. It can deal with swarm units, acts as a zap, so it's just really versatile. So I'm playing quite a nice balanced beatdown deck. I've got lightning from the opponent, so Golem lightning is a pretty common deck. I've got tornado, which is quite nice, although I don't think I make too much use of it. Baby dragon, which is another brilliant card to pair with Golem. Skeletons is a bit of a cycle card and just acts as a distraction. So what I tried to do with this deck is try and play out single elixir. Where I can get a bit of an elixir advantage, I place a Golem. There's a bit like all draft battles, you don't always have an ideal card, which is why I had to drop a bomb tower to deal with the knight. But it wasn't ideal, so I thought I was going to lose a tower here, so I dropped that Golem and immediately he rushed me with the Dark Goblin and the balloon, and I didn't have a lot to deal with it other than the e-wiz. Fortunately, that saved my bacon and kept the tower at about 890 health. So I've got the Golem going on the right side. He had minion horde, so I tried to keep the baby dragon back, but he was being very clever about it. He'd hold back the minion horde until the baby dragon had locked on, and then he'd take it out quite quickly. So I was also using that in conjunction with the tornado, the princess, and the e-wiz to try and keep control of that minion horde. He tried to rush in with a balloon at the very last minute, so I dropped the e-wiz, then dropped the tornado, but unfortunately I didn't pull it quite far enough, quite quickly enough, and he still got that death damage on the tower. So he's rushing me very hard at the end here. Drop the baby dragon to deal with that minion horde and also distract the spear goblins. Drop a Golem at the bridge just to try and rush him and get that last 674 health. He tries to poison me out, and if it comes down to spell cycling, with lightning I would probably win, but if the Golem can get to the tower, just get that one hit, that's all I'll need. I dropped the princess directly behind the Golem because I knew he'd place the tombstone, so she immediately dealt with all the skeletons and stopped that being a problem. Spear goblins and fire spirits, I'm always going to pick the fire spirits. Firstly, they'll kill the spear goblins, no problem. If you can get them to the tower, it's almost like a fireball hitting it, so you can drop them at the bridge. They're a great utility card for taking out the balloon, and they're just good for the barrel, so I'll always pick them where I can. So got those. This time I took the freeze, mainly because I didn't want to play against it. I hate playing against freeze, I always lose, so I figured take the freeze, stop them using it, and it might clutch it for me at the very end. So then I think I choose guards this time, because they're a good defensive unit. They can stop things like the P.E.K.K.A and Mini P.E.K.K.A because of their shields. They're great against things like the Prince. so I thought I'd take them. And so if you do get a tank attack you, then they'll take that out as well. And then always pick the spell that's going to do most damage, because you could end up having to spell people out at the end. So yeah, always pick the fireball. So goes through in double time. I don't know exactly what my win condition is at the moment, because I hadn't seen the cards. I saw that I had execution, which was great. He took out the Night Witch, no problem. Saw that I had Balloon Miner, which was excellent. So I dropped the balloon, dropped the miner. He drops the e-wiz, and then I get the freeze. Worked out really well for me because the miner took out the e-wiz. Then the balloon caused some damage, and the executioner in the back was pummeling the tower as well. So early lead for me. So he gets the lava hound. I'm sure he would have loved the balloon to go with that. I tried to rush him as soon as he dropped the lava hound. Didn't work out for me. I didn't plan it very well. Didn't have enough elixir to deal with use the freeze. Counter push cost me, so he gets my tower health down to 160. Execution did a good job clearing everything up. It was very slow. Got another minor balloon in there. Got the freeze. Got the ice spirit as well, which was excellent. Got his tower down to 360. I think he knows that he's a bit stuffed now, and the only way he's going to win is to get the 3 crown. So I've got as many executioners on the field as I can to try and take out those lava hounds. Keep slinging the miner in the left hand side to take down that tower. Defensive miner at the end just to stop the e-wiz doing too much work, and then a fireball to finish it off. Last game. So in this scenario, I took the fireball because I think it's a more versatile card. I don't think the Dark Prince offers a lot of utility, even though he's been buffed recently. And because you don't know what the opponent has, unless he's got a lot of squashy cards like Skeleton Army or Goblin Gang, that type of thing, I didn't think it would be that useful. Okay, and then in this case I chose the Giant, and the reason for that was he's a very good tank. He's 3 less elixir than the Golem, so you can cycle through your deck much quicker. You can also get a push off much quicker, or push the opposite lane if you need to and still have some spare elixir to defend. So I take the Prince in this scenario because he'll defend well against not only the Dark Prince and the Golem. And then I took the Lightning because it was the better spell against the poison because it does more damage. It hits a couple of troops with really high DPS, and to be perfectly honest, I thought it'd be good against that balloon. If I ever have to stop it getting too close to the tower, it will destroy most of it. So I'll go through this in double time. He gave me the Witch as well, which was excellent for dealing with the balloon. I've got the guards to deal with any tanks. As he dropped the Golem at the back there, I rushed in with the Prince in the hope of doing some tower damage. Got a couple of smacks and a charge, which was excellent. Got 1,000 health off the tower. By the time the Golem gets onto my side of the bridge, he was pretty much dead. Dropped a Giant in front. He just drops an Executioner for this, and I think it was a really silly decision because it doesn't do enough damage, and that Giant just beat the tower down. So this is where that Lightning came in handy. Lightning the balloon, lightning the Executioner. Took a couple of hits, I can deal with that. Witch going on the other side to put counter pressure on the other lane. Drop the Ice Column to distract the Valkyrie temporarily. Then I drop the Giant to so-call the tower damage so that the Witch can still keep doing work to the tower. He had to poison in the end defensively, which means he couldn't use it against me. And all in all, it's going really, really well. This is the final battle. So I send that Prince in at the end. He didn't have any Swarm cards, so I thought it was pretty safe to do that. He drops a Golem at the bridge, and to be perfectly honest at this point, I thought I'm just going to go for it. If he takes my tower, then so be it, but I think I'm going to go for the 3 crown. And there we go, 3 crowns to 0. So, all that said,
we've got the chest, so we'll pop open this giant chest here and get some flying machines. That'd be awesome. So we've got Valkyrie, 116 flying machines, better than nothing. Rocket, which I will upgrade at some point. I'm thinking about doing a video on the mortar deck, but all my cards are low level, so I might have to do a bit of spending spree to get those up. And then some fire spirits, always useful. And I think you get 10 gem chest. So you get 1100 gold, which is nice. Barbarians, I've already got enough cards, so I have to convert to gold. Some bats, which is awesome. Knight, which is awesome. Bomb tower, meh. So I'll pop open a couple of these as well. So I'm guaranteed at least 28 flying machines. 860 gold, 8 tombstone, 8 executioner, some fire spirits. What are we going to get? Just a 28. Get a bonus, super bonus, mega bonus. 57, that's not bad. And we'll do one more. So do 860 gold, happy days, mini packer, nice. Fantasies, I don't know what it is, but I use it, so happy days. Ice spirit, which I'm becoming a bigger fan of. I never used to use it a lot, but I've been using it more recently in a few decks I've tried, and it's actually really handy. 28 of those, bonus, super bonus, another 46, so 257. That'll probably get me up to level 7, tournament standard, which is all I pretty much need. Happy days.
So that was the video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please smack that like button. Also subscribe for more Clash Royale content. Thank you very much for watching, and I will catch you in the next episode.
Survive.